Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video, man. Now, in today's video, as y'all can see by the title and thumbnail, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna title this video. I know how I'm gonna make the thumbnail. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna title it, but this video is definitely gonna be about Raging Blast 3. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Ever since Sparking and really before Sparking Zero dropped, a lot of people like really sat here and was saying like, oh, we want Raging Blast 3. You know, even like now to this day, I get people in my comment sections like, in January they supposed to be like releasing a trailer or something for a new Dragon Ball game. There's been a lot of people saying like, what if it's Raging Blast 3? You know, Raging Blast 3 this, Raging Blast 3 that. And it's just been a lot of people saying this. Now, realistically, I do not think we are going to get a Raging Blast 3. That's just me being honest. And the reason I say that is because Sparking Zero is, in my opinion, Sparking Zero is basically a mixture between the Raging Blast games and Tenkaichi 3. That's what it feels like, in my opinion. You can tell by some of the cutscenes whenever you get hit by beams, it looks exactly like it did on the Raging Blast games. I mean, they made by the same company. If I'm being real, Raging Blast 1 and 2 are basically Tenkaichi 4 and 5. If we being honest, you know, it does have a different type of combat system. However, it's made by the exact same company. It has literally some of the exact same animations. It functions almost exactly the same. It's just different in certain areas, you know. But like I said, there's a lot of people that actually prefer Raging Blast 1 and 2 over the Tenkaichi series, like over the Tenkaichi 3. They prefer Raging Blast combat system. Personally, I will be honest, I didn't really ever understand the Raging Blast combat system like that. And maybe that is because it was a little too complex for me at the time. Maybe it was a little more complex than the Tenkaichi 3. Y'all let me know in the comment section, like, what was the real main difference between the two combat systems? I'm actually curious. But it's a lot of people that prefer Raging Blast 2 and like 1 and 2 over the Tenkaichi like combat. Like, it's a lot of people that have Raging Blast as their #1 Dragon Ball game of all time. Grandmaster Hawk actually had Raging Blast 1, if I'm not mistaken, and 2 in his top 5. He had both of them, and Raging Blast 1 was #2. Obviously, BT3 was #1, as he is the GOAT of the BT3 scene. But like I said, it's just very interesting how much love that game has. Like I said, personally, I didn't really mess with it too heavy. However, I do respect Raging Blast. I think, personally, I was talking to Airchucks about it, right? And he said he didn't really like it either. And I told him, I was like, bro, we probably just did not understand the combat. And I think that's pretty much what it was. I didn't really like the controls on there. I like the controls from the Tenkaichi series better. And I don't know, maybe I'm just more used to it, but I really did enjoy those. I like that, like even on Sparking Zero right now, I'm using classic controls. If I'm not mistaken, the standard controls on Sparking Zero are kind of similar to the controls how they was on Raging Blast. I think they're a lot more similar than the classic controls were, at least. So yeah, like I said, it's just been a lot of people like in the comment section. I've been seeing it on a lot of videos, not just my videos. Like a lot of people say this stuff like, oh, we want Raging Blast 3. We want Raging Blast 3. I see a lot of people saying stuff about the Budokai games too. Like people want Budokai 4, which I can understand that as well. But all in all, we got to be honest. I don't think we will ever get a Raging Blast 3 just simply because Raging Blast is basically supposed to be a continuation of the Tenkaichi series. That's just me being honest, so I don't see that being possible. And I think Spike Chunsoft realized which combat system was more popular amongst all the Dragon Ball fans, which would be the BT3 combat system. That's why Sparking Zero carries a lot more from BT3 than it does from Raging Blast. That's my opinion on the matter. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. But what sparked me to talk about this, because I did have a video I wanted to show y'all, what sparked me to talk about this was a video I saw before Sparking Zero dropped. And I think it's by some dude that I'm assuming he was one of y'all, like one of y'all people that one of the guys that wanted Raging Blast 3 over a Tenkaichi 4. This was one of those people, and I'm pretty sure he threw it all out the window once they announced Sparking Zero, aka, you know, everybody thought it was gonna be called Tenkaichi 4 at first. But once they announced that, he basically released this video that I'm finna show y'all. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. And I'm gonna talk to y'all about it after I show y'all the video too. I think this shit is probably better than Sparking Zero. Like, it looks wise, I don't know. I love the aesthetic of it. I'm finna show y'all this shit right here, man.
おっす、ほら悟空。
カカロット Get ready!
うわ
よしてや
なんてパワー。ほら、ワクワクしてきたぞ。
レンズだ火が高くあふれるその程度か下だね汚ねえ花火だぜ
究極のフュージョンだ。
For anybody that this is their first time ever seeing it, man, I really do hope that y'all enjoyed it. Because I remember my first time seeing it, it really caught me off guard. And it's funny because personally, like, it's certain things about like Sparking Zero that look better than that. But it's a lot of things on there that I would definitely prefer. Like, for example, how the Ultimates work on there. It seemed like what they did for the Raging Blast 3 project was they tried to incorporate the shit from everything. From Tenkaichi 3, from Raging Blast 2, and from even Ultimate Tenkaichi, because I'm pretty sure that's how the Ultimate shit was. Like, you had to basically, if you threw an Ultimate out, if Broly would have timed that little bar correctly, it would have blocked the Ultimate. You feel me? And shit like that, that would give the game a little bit more depth instead of just, oh, I get hit with an Ultimate, that's 2 bars of my health gone. You know, like, I don't know, man. I feel as though certain things could have been implemented from that, even because what y'all don't know is too, because that wasn't actual like gameplay. What that was a nigga going frame by frame animating that, somebody that really put time and effort, blood, sweat, love, and tears into that animation to make that, to put out to the public. You know, shout out to that dude, because that's really a love project, you know, and I love seeing stuff like that. You know, and I tell you a lot of time, I love Sparking Zero. But one thing I think we all can sit here and agree on is the fact that Sparking Zero was not a game made completely out of love. Sparking Zero was made out of a necessity, a need, a desire to make money. You know, that's what it was made for. It wasn't made out of the love, you know. I can guarantee none of the people that worked on Tenkaichi 3 back in the day worked on this game. And if you don't have the people that originally worked on the series, then how can you even add love into it? You know, that's why the game is in the state that it's in now. That's why it's certain outfits missing. When you look at the Raging Blast 3 project, if you go back and skim through it, you will see like it's a lot of different outfits that Goku has, that Vegeta has, that Piccolo had, that like all the characters that they showed, they would have had. Like, bro, that's the type of shit right there. Like, once again, that's not even like a real game. Like, a nigga real life, just like, he made that frame by frame. He made that, you know, and I just did that. That's really beautiful. I think that's really beautiful that niggas really just, he went out his way to make that, you know, and I think we need more stuff like that in the gaming industry, you know. And I'm not saying that it has to be exactly like what bro made, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even care if it's certain shit missing, as long as I can tell that it's pure love put into the game. And I think that's really all that matters, bro. I think that's all that matters. You know, we can fill in shit in between, but I feel as though love definitely needs to be put into these games. You know, I feel like that's one of the main things missing nowadays. Everything is for money, and that's just the day and age we in, man. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that little video. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the Raging Blast 3 project, man. But before we end this video, it was something else I wanted to show y'all. This was from a President Rose stream, and I want y'all to give me y'all's opinion on this, bro.
Today's thumbnail. I think Sparky should look like this, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, not gonna lie, man. I do think it should have been like this shit. So, it's not ass. Y'all would not like Sparking if it looked like this, bro. I think y'all meat eating. What? This don't look. I think it look. This was Sparking should have been like. Y'all rather had that meaty ass screen we got now. I'm of course way more polished and better, but I think this should have been the concept. Okay, calm down, dude. It's not that serious, bro. I think y'all hating, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think y'all hating, bro. Yeah, this is fire. It's fire, bro. They're just hating, dude. Just hating, bro. Just hating, man. Like, I think nothing wrong with this picture. There's nothing wrong with this picture, man.
All right, now I know that might have been a little bit off topic for y'all, but personally, I do believe that a menu like that for the character select screen would have been perfect. I really do wish they kept a lot of stuff from Tenkaichi 3. I really do. Like, I feel as though they strayed a little bit too far away from like stuff that made the game like feel better. Like, that's just a much better screen in my opinion. Like, it's just not. I don't know. And it's not in my opinion, it's not that Sparking Zeroes looks bad. I will say I don't dislike the way Sparkings look. I just wish I feel as though the way it looked on BT3, if they would have brought that over and maybe, you know, adjusted and made it look even better, I think that would have been better. I think that would have been better for the game, and I think it would have, I don't know, I just think it would have looked better. Y'all let me know down in the comment section below what y'all think, man. But before we get to the end of this video for the last time, let me go ahead and give y'all this funny video of the day, man.
Lame ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, you're lame. Lame as hell, nigga, lame as hell. Give me my money, give me my money. You lost, 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 you suck, trash, pussy ass nigga, trash ass nigga. You suck,
You're not gonna get one single
percent, pussy ass bitch. You're muted now, you're muted now, nigga. What you talking?
Hey, man, I don't know what they was tripping about. I'm assuming they must have ran a set or some shit like that. And one of them must have been lagging, who knows. But it's always funny to see niggas arguing on Sparking. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because it's funny when it's not you. I don't really argue with people on Sparking like that. Like, and if I do, it's not like a real argument. It's more so just like I say a one-liner, then I get the fuck on. But like, it's very funny when you watching niggas really get heated over this game, bro. It's so funny, bro. Cause then you really sit back and you like, bro, nigga, this game not even a real fighting game for real. Like I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Sparking, And no offense to anybody that does take it serious. I ain't trying to knock nobody, but I just don't. I don't need, like, I can't even take sparking serious because, nigga, it's not a real fighting game. Nigga, it's so much bullshit on this game. Like, if I took this shit serious, bro, I probably would have ripped my hair out by now, bro. Now, getting like this over Mortal Kombat, I can understand. Getting like this over fighters, getting like this over Tekken or Street Fighter, I can definitely understand. But I just couldn't get like this over Sparking, bro. I couldn't get like this over Sparking just off the simple fact, like, I know it's bullshit. And I don't even think this game was meant to be taken, like, overly competitively, like, taken overly serious. It's no way. It's too much bullshit in this game, bro. It's too much bullshit. And niggas have been doing this since, like, the beginning when the game was broken. Like, nigga, when the game literally, like, bro, it takes more skill to win now than it did back in the day. But, like, nigga, the game is still damn near skillless. Like, you don't have to have crazy skill. Like, you could win just doing some cheese shit now still. But back in the day, nigga, it was, like, overbearing how bad it was. So it's just funny, like I don't know. I don't know. It's just funny, bro. It's funny. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down in the comment section below, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video as a whole. This was a pretty quick one. I had this on the back burner. This is something I've been meaning to talk about for a while now, so I'm glad to finally get it out the way. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little shit. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bruh.